Man the torpedoes, full speed ahead. That's the new battle cry from Radical Bowling Technologies. Phil Cardinelli here to introduce you to the all-new Torpedo. The Torpedo features a newly designed asymmetrical core with an RG of 2.48 and a differential of 0.054 and an intermediate diff of 0.017. The Torpedo core gets an extra kick from the HK22 C Pearl cover. The C stands for aggressive cohesion additive, giving the Torpedo more traction and more back-end motion. Using our standard layouts, one is a flip drilling layout A, and one is for mid-lane roll layout D, so you can see the versatility of the Torpedo. I'm sure you want to know what the oil pattern is. Easy, that's the pattern. ThroBot allows us to mimic any bowler in the world, so we invented our own to best show off our products. Okay, it's time to meet our crew. Jimmy Fallon is a quirky tweener. His one-liners are straight up the boards. LeBron Frames is the comeback kid, overcoming insurmountable odds to achieve victory. Tiger Deadwoods, he avoids the traps normal players fall into. Our Rev Monster is Rudy Revs. His name says it all. Our low-speed, low-rev player is Jimmy Fallon. As with all low-speed, low-rev players, we recommend the pin-down drilling for strong asymmetrical balls because it helps retain axis rotation and helps with pin carry. For Jimmy, the pin-up has plenty of hook, but as you can see, it's a little lazy down lane. That is why we suggested a pin-down drilling unless you have a heavier oil pattern or struggle getting the ball to hook. When you analyze the comparison of the direct hit and the Torpedo, you can easily see the direct hit is longer and less reactive to the friction. With the direct hit, Jimmy would have to move right and play it straighter up the friction. LeBron Frames is a stroker. His pin down drilling crosses 31 boards and has great continuation, exiting the pin deck on the 23rd board, splitting the 8-9. The pin-up layout, as expected, is stronger off the spot, crossing 31 boards, but 14 of it is back-end motion. If you want lots of recovery, the pin-up Torpedo is an ideal ball for strokers. Comparing the direct hit to the Torpedo, you can see the difference is in how it comes off the friction. Once again, a move to the right with your feet would allow you to have less steep angles if needed. Tiger Deadwoods is a power player. Even with a pin-down drilling, Tiger gets 33 boards of total hook and 15 boards of back-end motion, and is still splitting the 8-9. For this power player, the pin-up Torpedo crosses 35 boards, with 16 boards of back-end motion, and as we have said before, our designs are meant to solve problems, and flipping continuation is usually a big problem. With the Torpedo, the problem is solved. The difference between the Torpedo and the Torpedo direct hit is obvious. But look at the advantage of having a strong ball motion in the Torpedo when needed and getting the same motion on drier lanes with the direct hit. Now that's a big bonus. For our big Rev Monster Rudy Revs, it's grip it and rip it. Send it to the right, watch it hook, and make the pins fly. Look for the Torpedo and the Torpedo direct hit at a pro shop near you and become part of the problem-solving company. Join the radical revolution. Wow, that's radical.